Hey guys, and welcome to your daily mobility flow. Today is all about the core. We're going shoulders to hips. We're gonna loosen up that back of yours, and I hope we're gonna loosen up my back as well. We're gonna start super simple with some cat-cows. So we're going down to all fours, quadruped position. And we're gonna push your spine up towards the ceiling, tuck your chin to your chest, big arch. And then we're going the other way. Big arch, look up, tie in the neck. Let's work through this for about 45 seconds. I dislocated a rib a few years ago. At this point, it's probably been like 5 years, but what happened was a muscle in my back, one of my erectors, got so tight that it actually pushed my rib out of place. So tight and inflamed and swollen. And I haven't had any issues in a long time, but like yesterday and today it started really kind of bothering me again. And it is very tight right now. So I hope you'll forgive me if I build a routine around the rib cage and we try to loosen that rib up. Let's get one more rep in. Big arch. From here, we're gonna lay straight down and we're gonna scorpion it up. So belly down, one arm out to the side, roll over, get a little stretch in the shoulder, and then we'll change sides. Kind of alternate back and forth. We'll spend about 45 seconds to a minute here. I'm not really sure what I did. I can't think of anything in particular. It could just be like a goofy night's sleep or just something getting aggravated over time. But I feel like creating some blood flow and some movement is probably my best bet. Let's get one more per side. Good. Let's go into a lunge. So I'm gonna go knee down, one foot out in front, and a big stride. And we're gonna rotate from here. So I'm gonna sink, this is my right foot, so my right elbow is gonna sink down towards the ground and then open up. Ground and open. We're gonna hit both sides, but we're gonna start on one. Oh, it feels good to be back here. Sometimes I can get in my own head with these videos and like, you know, not know what to do next. All right, one more rep. Let's switch sides. So other knee down, other foot out. And elbow down. Open. And I can just, you know, get too spacey, too analytical. Thinking about, you know, not wanting to bore you guys, and then that keeps me from making videos. So do me a favor. If you're not bored, leave it in the comments. It will build my confidence, and more confidence means more videos, I promise. Because I can get to this place where it's like, I don't know, will people even want to watch? Do they even want this? Like, they could just watch a different one. You know, there's 150 options. Like, is new even better? All right, one rep. Oh. All right, going down to all fours. No, we're not. We're going down to your knees. We're just gonna hit this like base position. Okay, whether you need to be here, sitting with your feet up, or if you can lay your feet down, we're just gonna get some arm swings. Try to loosen up your scapula, which sit on the back of your rib cage. So they play a big role. Just relax. Alternate which arm comes over top. So right arm on top, left arm on top. And just try to really like let your arms wrap and kind of round, and then really kind of pull back on the other end. Again, your scapula move on the outside of your rib cage, so by forcing the scapula to retract and protract, by swinging the arms, we're getting a little bit of blood flow to the muscles around the rib cage, rotator cuff, rhomboids, stuff that sits in between, lower traps, lats. Let's get some up and downs. I like to alternate my chin. You don't have to do this, but when my arms go up, chin goes down, then chin goes up when the arms go back. Ah, this feels so good. I could do this for a long time. Let's get a little easy rock. You can stand up, but I'm gonna go to a tall kneeling position actually, and just I can really feel that when I come this way, like back of the ribs, but all the way in the front. It is definitely loosening up though. That's for sure. We're gonna lay down, back down to the ground, and work the hips a little bit, even though it's a rib thing going on. And we're gonna go some like, these maybe have a name, I don't know. I actually have no idea. I started doing these when my low back used to bother me a lot. We're gonna hook the knee with the heel and drag the knee down to the ground. And then we'll change. So hook, drag. I'm always a big fan of the idea of upstream, downstream. So when something's bothering you, to start really working upstream and downstream of the issue, not just directly on the issue. So for example, like if your knee hurts, upstream, downstream would look like quads and hamstrings up the stream, and then calves and tibialis anterior downstream. Even maybe downstream enough to talk about ankles, or upstream enough to go to your hips. But you know, we start thinking about what interacts at that joint, not just the joint itself. Upstream, downstream. All right, let's get one more rep in. Good, now we're gonna sit up. Plant your hands. We're gonna do that same fold. Up, hips up, heel on the butt. Heel on the knee, and then butt to the ground. And you should feel that glute stretch. So the lower I go and the closer that knee gets to my chest, the bigger the stretch is. I'm gonna come up, take the tension off, and switch. I'm on that creaky spot on the floor. This is how you know this is super professional. Gotta move out of the creaky spot. I hope the bottom of my shoes aren't dirty. All right, one more per side. And lastly, we're gonna hit a couple table twists. So get your butt in gear, because these are always fun and always a little bit exhausting. We're gonna go all fours, hips up, plant on one hand, reach over, drive that hip to the ceiling, and then switch. Think about hips up, reach that other arm back over to the ground, get a big arch. And just don't mind me for a second, I'm gonna make some noises, okay? Okay. All right. One more per side. Up. Last one. Reach. Oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your daily mobility flow. If you're still here, you the bomb, and I'm the Seth. I appreciate you greatly. I hope you feel better. I know, I mean, honestly, I feel better. It's still a little bit tight, but I feel a lot better. I think I'm gonna go take a very, 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 very hot bath now, because I'm a bath guy. And if you stay to this point, you got to hear that, and now you know, okay? I'll see you guys in a couple days. Later.